Hey guys, welcome. Today we're going to be talking about something absolutely bonkers that happened to me on one of the nights at Elements Music Camping Festival. I am a frequent lucid dreamer, but not a frequent astral projector. And it's funny because I've always wanted to astral project, and ever since I was a teenager, I tried really hard to do it with no success. And now I do it by accident in a lucid dream. And I'm here to tell you all about it. So let's just get right into the story. So I was in a regular lucid dream, and it came upon me that I really wanted to speak to my mom. And my mom has been dead for over 10 years, 12 years at this point. She passed away when I was 12, and I just really wanted to talk to her, so I kind of looked to the sky, and I mean, I can control absolutely everything in my dreams, so I decided, maybe I can talk to my mom. And I looked to the sky and I said, I want to speak to my mom. And as that happened, I just felt these crazy sensations and a tingling all over my body and a pulling and separating. I knew and felt I was leaving my body, and I was a little bit scared at first, but then I just went with it and said everything's going to be fine, so I just let it happen. And then as I came out of my body, it was so strange because another being came, what felt like from out of my soul. I don't know how that's connected there, but this being came out of my soul, and I was so, taken aback, and I could barely speak, and I saw this being, and I was like, are you my mom? I could barely get out anything. And the spirit goes, what are you saying, honey? Are you alright? You just did a lot. And then I say again, are you my mom? And she says, no, honey, I'm not your mom. And I asked if I could speak to my mom, and she said, well, who your mom was in that lifetime isn't who she is anymore, isn't who she is now. I guess she exists in some other form now. And I said, I really want to see her. And she said, well, you can talk to me about your mom if you like. And she was very sweet, this spirit. She showed me as a human woman, but obviously that was just for me. It's not her form. And she was like, you can talk to me about your mom if you like. And so I just started talking about her and just what a beautiful person she was and the beautiful soul she was, and how she was into natural medicine and just all types of stuff about her. And I just started crying, and then she was like, are you crying? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll see what I can do. And then this is where the crazy mind-blowing part happens. I was taken somewhere and shown a screen, and I was shown 2 different videos and clips. This was 2 weekends ago, and I should have wrote it down right after I woke up, but I didn't, so this is going by my memory of 2 weekends ago. But I saw 2 videos I don't know if they were clips of her life or just clips that she had seen herself, but underneath it said viewed by Beth. And that's my mom's name. And I was told by the spirit that my mom and I are connected by our DNA. And because we're connected by our DNA, I can access her memories and see what she's seen at any point by accessing it through my subconscious. And that was absolutely mind-blowing to me, because I thought about later, like, what would I say if I did see my mom? And it would really be, I want to know more about your childhood. I want to know more about who you were when you were my age. And that's what I really wanted to know. And then I realized the information that was given to me was perfect for answering that question. And I didn't even need to call upon her in order to see this. And by the way I could tell also that I was out of my body, I was in a place I have never seen before. It was beautiful, so spacious, like so much space, mountains in the distance, a waterfall to the right, just trickling, just a big body of water right in front of me, and I was floating across it to get to the next place. I've never seen this place, but it was gorgeous. Gorgeous. And that's something that I feel like my mind could not have made up. Plus, the pooling. I've never felt this. So anyway, I was shown that we are connected by DNA, and all the DNA imprints leave all of her memories. And I mean, if you're 50% of your parent, it only makes sense. And that's something I've never thought about before. Absolutely insane. I was shown this, and these beings at the end took me by the hand. I was holding hands with a being, and then as I let go of my hands, I fell back into my body, and I physically felt two hands on either side, like where my uterus would be, like either side of them press real hard back in. That's what it felt like. And I guess that's what it feels to go back into your body. At first I didn't know what that was, and I was super confused about how I physically felt that. And right after I felt that, I immediately woke up. Like I was like back in my body. And then the next morning, well, you know, we go to the stages, and it's actually nighttime by the time this happens. I'm walking back alone from the stages, and I'm wearing this flowy striped shirt. And as I'm walking, I feel someone tug like pretty hard on the back of my flowy poncho thing. And I'm like, what? Like, I'm not walking with any of my friends at this point, and there's no one else behind me that could have been fucking with me. And so I'm like, okay, what? And I walk a little bit further, and here comes the double check, another pooling on my poncho again. And I'm like, what the heck? Okay, there's someone here with me. I don't know if that spirit had called upon my mom to let me know that she's okay and she's there, or if it was unrelated, but either way, blew my mind. And it was also strange because the next day I went to see my friend, and lately she's been picking up on presents of other spirits, and she told me that she felt someone to the right of me, and to the right of me was where I was getting pulled. Like, to the right of my poncho is where I was pulled, and she had no idea about that when she told me it. So that is some crazy occurrences that happened to me, and I hope that you guys enjoyed the story and could take something from it.